Nope, we ain't got time for the intro. JK. This is not another 1 minute challenge for these two teams. Oh no. We have 5 of the best games, so they deserve the spotlight to showcase the nitty gritty within the team fights. So, let's jump into this series breakdown between Damwon Kia and Royal Never Give Up in the MSI Grand Finals. So, let's kick things off with a party up at the Herald. This fight shaped the game after an early first blood went over to RNG, granting them a 1k gold lead, and all the TPs are down and out like C9 in the Rumble, but all 10 players are looking to contest this objective. The culling opens it up, tickling the Scion, however it does force Damwon off the objective, which allows Xiaoyu to slink on into the Herald pit with evil intentions. This is also known as causing a dispersion of Damwon members, disrupting how they want to play and isolating their members in order to pick them off. Now, freeze framing here, we see Barrel gets thrown into RNG and Ghost and Canyon get yeeted out of the fight. This causes an eruption of a fight as Scion and Leona look to frontline as Leona flashes back towards her team, landing a solar flare onto Ming to allow the devastating smash to follow up the CC. However, Ming was able to get the depth charge off. This halts Ghost from rocket jumping in and executing off the North, and basically then resetting through RNG. This is pivotal to the fight as the Black Shield could have gone onto the Triss to negate the knockup and get meaningful DPS down. That being said, it gets thrown onto Showmaker, who becomes the playmaker, executing off the North and becoming a frontliner. But disaster strikes. Damwon's train charges forward, misses the station completely, and the waiting people have easy access in, attacking the passengers on the train. As such, more gets popped from an aggressive RNG ADC double team, evening out the numbers in the fight. Now, RNG have 3 members of Damwon in the pit, one of which is Showmaker, who says, "Nah fam, I'm outie." Perfect execution through the Udyr, allowing Ghost to finally auto a target, picking up a kill. But with RNG having more constant DPS available and a support without a flash, Trist and Akali have to say goodnight to my sweet prince, and the barrel bell can be rang no more as Leona goes in, picking up the final kill of this fight, and RNG get the win as the perfect execution of Irony kills Showmaker, and the chances of Damwon picking up game 1 go to naught. From pit to pit, we're going into game 2 with yet another map with RNG having control. But there is a dark star burst of electrical energy in the mid lane for Damwon, and he manages to steal the Drake with a downtown Arcano Pulse. Now, Damwon have to book it as they are still down gold and are fully aware of Ming's flank. So as Ming crashes down onto Damwon, Khan is not having any of it, and the 40 magic damage attacking Pokemon is used, kicking Ming through the Udyr, not allowing the Magnet Storm to do its work, and with Udyr hit up from the Rel coming through him, Showmaker and Ghost use their long ass range to pile on the damage and kill the RNG jungler, and the explosive charge that was placed onto Udyr explodes, dealing enough damage on Crying for the mysterious tick of damage from the Morg to kill the Ori. Like, seriously, what even kills Crying? Anyways, the fight ends in a 2-0 and an Infernal Drake in Damwon's favour, and this gives the game to Damwon and also Xerath's only win at MSI. Well, it is pit to the upgraded purple pit of Doom. Damwon in full RNG Vision kick off the objective, trying to sneak away the Baron buff and get control of game 3. This is because they've just killed Wei. But this is an issue as Damwon clump up in the back of the pit and still trying to kill the objective. This is a major issue, cause big ol' Ming is playing Leona, who has, by the way, an AoE stun, which is dropped onto Ghost, Beryl and Showmaker, of which only the mid and sup are stunned thanks to a spell shield on the Jinx. However, Jinx cannot do enough damage as a Thresh flashes over the wall, probably trying to lantern out Ghost to safety, but cannot quite do so, as the Rise's spells and Ming's Ignite take him out, and then the Rise kills the Syndra as he enters the stopwatch status from help from Baron. Khan is next to fall before Jinx finally trades 2 back for Damwon, but the damage has been done and Kaiser's Killer's Instinct over the wall shuts down the Jinx, and then it's just formality as the river through the gorge destroys the canyon, and the triple kill is the reward for the Kaiser in game 3, going over to RNG. Lose or Silver Scrapes is the options for Damwon in game number 4, and one person who lives in the afterlife wants to get us to the doo-doo-doo. As game 4 we focus in on Ghost Pentakill and how he moves around the fight. After picking off Khan, RNG go towards the pit with Ghost picking up and pushing the middle lane to farm, as well as set up a push so the RNG have to do extra work if they do get the Baron. Then Beryl messes up his engage as the crashdown hits no one and the Magnet Storm is very ineffective. He gets taken out, making this a 3v5, but if we take a look at the health bars on RNG, they're chunked. Ming carried the explosive charge into Gala, taking the Kaiser down below half HP. This is very important, as RNG now have to Scarper as they know the threat of Damwon with a Dominus Proctoring Nectin and Nidalee throwing in tons of spears. Now, as they approach the top lane, Cryin is forced to separate from the rest of RNG, which leaves Showmaker a juicy target to CC up. As such, RNG are essentially forced to fight, but Damwon were ready as Khan immediately TPs in after his respawn, as Ghost rocket jumps closer to fight to pile in the DPS, placing an explosive charge onto Ming yet again, who gets hit by 3 autos, blowing up, killing the Leona, and Cryin and Zahu take the explosive damage from it. This leaves way to frontline and suppress the Damwon Fury, as he is prime target for Ghost Bazooka as he falls, taking out Showmaker in the process. But look at RNG's health bars here, as Bonk goes the Darkin Blade on their heads, allowing Triss to 2-shot Gala, and the chase is easy for a champ with a resettable jump, immediately jumping forward into a flash as the infernal chains land onto the dashless Kragus, meaning Triss blows up the fat belly drunk, leaving a person who causes the RNG turnaround till last, as Cryin is forced to tears as a cleanse plus auto attacks say night night to the Rune Mage and hello. Yeah, let's stop that now. Anyway, game 5. So, game 5. This is where we talk about how RNG beat Damwon to gain their second MSI trophy. And I'm going to keep this one short and sweet because expect a second video on this topic. Now, RNG played this very controlled late game style. 3 games went very late with Soul involved, and then Elder and what have you. That's how you beat Damwon. You take them late. Damwon like to excel the early game and beat you with objectives like the Herald. They don't focus Drakes as heavily. Heralds is how they get their gold to basically snowball early and then fight through the mid game with a strong comp like that. The likes of the Triss and these strong control mages that Showmaker plays is because they can fight you mid game with a lot of power and then just crush your objectives, your towers. That's how they like to play Damwon. RNG said, sure, we'll match you late game. They took the Drakes, and then when it got to that soul point fight, it was when RNG had the power points in their kit. Kaiser would have 2 or 3 items. You'd have a support with his mythic. You'd have a team ready and round to go. They wouldn't always have a gold lead or as many towers, but RNG had the ability to force Damwon to fight them as and when they needed. That was huge, and it's kind of why RNG won this game and the entire series. And Damwon couldn't match it, because late game power of the champions that RNG drafted, the Rise especially, beat Damwon because they could essentially split and push the map and win that way. Pretty simple, pretty easy, and why I love this RNG style. And as such, we bid you all adieu here. If you enjoyed this team fight series breakdown, leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new if you want to, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.